So today I've got an interesting project for you guys. I'm over here at my buddy's cabin and I've got this Rippa R32, and what we plan to do is try to fix a water issue that he's having here. Let me show you. See how it's wet all over here coming into the cabin? And then downhill, there's all that standing water. Well, where this is coming from is there's a natural spring over here. He's got a Kubota, the L2502. Look how wet the ground is. It's so saturated. Just tearing it up. It's crazy. If you start spinning, drive them both at the same time. So the ground is so saturated here because he's got a spring. So in this part of Oklahoma, you can find natural springs, and it's just natural water coming up through the ground. And it's really, really cool unless you don't have it controlled and going where you want it. So in this case, it's going across his driveway and it's just flooding everything. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna dig up a pond because it would be neat. Try to find the exact source of the spring where it's starting from, and then maybe make him a little ditch where to channel the water. And then he's gonna end up putting a culvert under the driveway, and the water, channel the water through a little, like make a stream, and it'll go through the culvert under the driveway off into the woods. So today, we're gonna try to fix what his Kubota tractor was doing. And you see here, look, see the water running out? It's running right here, but see that flow? It's literally flowing out of the ground, and he dug this and it's already filling up. And everything over here is wet. This whole area is all just soaked because he's got this spring. So we're gonna get to digging, and we're gonna try to dig this stuff out a little bit and control the water. So this particular R32 is a R32-4 Pro. And this machine was sent to me by GSA Equipment, which is a dealership out of Ohio. And they've let me borrow this for a few months so that I can test it out and do videos for you. And we can see if this is the sort of thing that we'd want for our property. Now, I can already tell you that starting with a little baby Chinese 1-ton, this thing's amazing. Now, my buddy has never used one of these before. This is his first time. He's actually the one that purchased my 1-ton that I started my channel with 3 years ago. And so he has that, and he uses that for little things. He has 2 cabin properties out here. But I decided to bring this R32 out. GSA is a dealership in Ohio, and they carry Ripa, Durette, High Top, V-Mang, and they even sell Japanese little mini K trucks. Now, they ship all around the country. They have a ton of inventory in stock and more coming all the time. And if you decide you do want to buy something from them, don't hesitate to mention this channel, OurLifeInTrees, for a $200 discount. And actually, to tell you the truth, it would really do me a favor if anywhere you purchase a machine, if I helped you at all, purchasing a machine, attachment, anything, if you found value in my videos and my content, do me a favor, tell anybody that you talk to that you saw it here on OurLifeInTrees. And long term, that should help me out, you know, get the name out there that the channel is doing good and that I am able to help all you guys out. Because with the information I started putting on my channel, the videos I make, they are the videos I wish I would have had when I was shopping for my machines. But there wasn't information like this out there. So that's the plan, to make all the content I can showing you guys machines. And thankfully for me, I am blessed that companies send me equipment to review. And you know I'm going to show you the real deal, if it's good or bad. If I have problems with it, you're going to know, and then you and I can struggle through trying to fix it together. But let's get into this and let's see what this thing can do. Hey, there's air conditioning in here too if you need some air blowing.
I know.
It's kind of nice to turn the vents on sometimes too. And there's also a little fan right there in the back right corner that blows.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So he was getting his tractor stuck in this. But check out these tracks. Now this is nasty and mucky and not ideal, but look at this thing just power through it. It doesn't care. That's pretty cool. Now it does care about the tree branches, but look at these ruts it made. And that's all from the spring. Nuts. So what he's doing, he's gonna come over here and turn around where it's kind of dry-ish. And then he could come at it straight, put the blade down so he's not so tippy trying to dig from the side. Hold on. Track came off.
No. Maybe when I was doing the turn.
Yeah. They don't like turning in the mud sometimes. And I've never adjusted the tension on these tracks. Yeah, this is nasty, man. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. It's not on. It just totally came off.
No.
It wasn't on.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, look at all that grease that came out.
It's on me.
Oh,
It just showed like a
I've got more rags at the truck. So we ran into a little issue with the track over here as the track came off the sprocket going through that thick, soupy mud. It's like peanut butter mud. And turning it, I'd never checked the track tension, so I probably should have done that. And it came off. Now, I ran into a problem is that it wouldn't lift the machine up to get it up. See how it's up in the air? Because this is what you want to do. And then we pulled this cover off, took the fitting out, unscrewed it, and all the grease just puked out. So then it let the tensioner come in and see that sag in the track. And then we didn't have a pry bar, so we grabbed us a T-post, stuck it here on the sprocket, pried up, drove it backwards, popped right on, no problem. Like, knowing how to do this now, it's super simple. This is not even a big deal. And so it wouldn't lift itself up. So I called a guy by the name of Bill Silva, super helpful guy. And he said, you push down on the bucket like you're gonna lift up and it won't do it. So then you open the valve to curl and whoop, it just went straight up, like super easy. Now that I know that little trick, man, this machine just came a lot more capable. He said it's a safety feature from Ripa, but you push down and just turn just a little bit while still pushing down and it just comes right up. So I'm gonna put some grease in this. We're gonna get this track tension back up and then we're gonna get back to digging this spring. So CC did send me this grease gun, which is awesome. I've been using this for over a year. And now on the end of this, I do have a lock and lube little thing on here, which is really handy. I got it on Amazon. I'll put links to these in the description in case you guys decide you want something like this in your life. So it comes with a grease cap. We want to pop that off, and then we put our lock and lube on there and hit it.
Well, it's not coming off the ground.
So Wael's got his Kubota out over there. and he's trying to do some digging, but you can see the difference between a wheeled machine and a track machine. Now that thing's powered by a Kubota D1703, which is a 3-cylinder, 25 horsepower Kubota diesel, and it's all-wheel drive. But look how it sinks in there, and it's kind of struggling. It's doing okay, but I think maybe tracks might be better in that situation. But he's still able to do it. So what we're gonna do, let's let him do his thing, and you and I are gonna come over here, and we're gonna dig a trench along here. We're gonna try to see exactly where the spring comes from. Let's see how there's water. I don't know if you can see that there's water up ahead, there's water to the right. So there's definitely water coming through here. We just don't know where it comes in. Nothing yet. There we go. I think I just got some really wet stuff. Let's go take a look. Oh my gosh, yes, that's it. Right there. Okay, let me dig back a little ways. I saw it gushing from right here.
I know. It gushed out like
Just-
so much.
Oh, there, look.
Look here. And look here. Look at there. You see it? Right there. You see it
Yeah.
coming out?
Well, that's just a trickle.
Look right there.
And that looks trickle-ish, but look at this over here. Look at that flow. See that?
Yep. This thing gonna fill up very quickly in here.
Yeah. So my thought process was, I don't know if this will work, dig a trench and catch all the springs and dig it around somewhere.
Do you think you can go all the way there?
Where do you want to go?
Like that way? And then you can turn this way a little bit and open it up a little bit more. And then we keep going that way. Okay.
And now that's going to fill this up, which is going to be a running stream all the way across the driveway. So unfortunately, we didn't get them all, but there's a spring running right there. And there's a big spring over here. There's a couple along here, but what we learned, we didn't go far enough over because there's another spring still running right here. So that's gonna fill, but he's gonna make sure that drains out to our ditch. Let me go walk this thing. Check this out. So it doesn't look the best, but it might allow all this in the middle to dry out so he can figure out what he's gonna do there. And at least we've got some direction to that spring water. So cool. I mean, seriously, think about it. He's got natural springs on his property running water. Oh, I did make a waterfall. Check it out. See that? I dug it a little bit deep in one spot just so it would have a little waterfall. But do you hear it? Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so like if he cleans all this out, there's a lot of rock in here. He could make it a nice rocky stream and then put a tin horn here on the driveway, because this is a soaking wet driveway. See? And yeah, so what it's going to do is as it slowly trickles through, it's going to come across, fill this, and it's just going to overflow into this area. And he can deal with it later, and this will go off into the woods. He owns a 1-ton mini excavator, so he can finish this up later when he's ready. He might have a dozer guy come and build him a pond though. But this R32, man, it did great. We learned a lesson about tracks. We were able to get that taken care of and put back on. But this thing's a beast. Like, I wasn't just scraping, I was doing full scoops. So how was your experience the first time today operating a 3.2-ton mini excavator?
Definitely, it's bigger than 1 my ton.
Yeah, it's a whole different world, isn't it?
Did not hesitate at all.
So
It's digging everywhere.
his first mini excavator is my original mini excavator I got like almost 3 years ago now.
Yep.
And it's amazing for what it is, but it is nothing like something like that, you know? But you officially have a real stream here. Did you go over there by the waterfall?
Yeah.
You want to hear water noise? Listen.
Crazy, huh?
So we came here today, it was just a soaking wet yard, and now he has a stream and a small pond. And he's about to have another one as this water goes.
A lot of water.
That's so cool. We're gonna call this Camp Lottawata. Lottawata. A lot of water. Because we're in Choctaw area right here. This was originally Choctaw land. So there is a place in Oklahoma, and no joke, there's a city called Lottawata.
Oh, really?
So we're gonna call this Camp Lottawata because this man's got a lot of water. All right, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna do a whole bunch more stuff for this R32 because I like this thing. This thing's fun. All right, have a great day and enjoy the sky.